Life is full of choices, and the Bible offers timeless wisdom to guide our decisions. Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. But small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. Matthew 7:13-14. This verse reminds us that the right path is often challenging yet leads to true life. Next, consider a verse that calls us to reflect on life's deeper meaning. It is better to go to a house of mourning than to go to a house of feasting, for death is the destiny of everyone. The living should take this to heart. Ecclesiastes 7:2. This reminds us that taking time to reflect on life helps us make wiser choices. Now let's look at how our actions have eternal consequences. Do not be deceived. God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. Whoever sows to please their flesh, from the flesh will reap destruction. Whoever sows to please the Spirit, from the Spirit will reap eternal life. Galatians 6:7-8. Every decision plants a seed for our future. Choose to sow to the Spirit. Let's now focus on trusting God with our choices. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. Rely on God's wisdom rather than our limited understanding. Moving forward, consider the peace that comes from Christ. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you were called to peace. Colossians 3:15. True peace is a guide for making choices that honor God. Reflect now on renewing your mind to transform your decisions. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Romans 12:2. A renewed mind aligned with God's will is key to wise choices. Consider God's promise to instruct and guide you. I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go. Psalm 32:8. God promises personal guidance if we are willing to listen. Hear now the call to follow His clear direction. Whether you turn to the right or to the left, your ears will hear a voice behind you, saying, "This is the way, walk in it." Isaiah 30:21. God's voice guides us no matter which path we face. Next, be encouraged by God's plans for your future. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. His plans are filled with hope and promise for every decision. When you need wisdom, remember this invitation. If any of you lacks wisdom, you should ask God, who gives generously to all without finding fault. James 1:5. Seek God's wisdom in every situation, trusting He will provide. Ask God to reveal the way as you navigate life's choices. Show me your ways, Lord. Teach me your paths. Psalm 25:4-5. Let this prayer guide you to follow His path. Remember to honor God in all you do. So whether you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it all for the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10:31. Every action can glorify God when made with a heart for Him. Seize each moment as an opportunity to serve Him. Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise but as wise, making the most of every opportunity. Ephesians 5:15-16. Live intentionally, knowing each moment counts. Cast your cares on God and let Him guide your decisions. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. Release your worries and trust in His care. Endure the race of life with God by your side. Let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us. Hebrews 12:1. Every step forward is a testament to your faith in Him. Experience the peace that only Jesus can give. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. John 14:27. Let God's peace direct your heart and mind in every decision. Finally, remember, for we live by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. Step forward in faith, trusting God even when the way is unclear. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to surround yourself with more Bible verses in your life.